from my body.
Cat, natter, coke, meth, cat, natter.
And again, this was created for me by Orange Cat. And please go to Orange Cat's channel and subscribe to her. She does a lot of beautiful, uplifting stuff over on her channel. If you're feeling down, perfect channel to go to. So anyways, right now we are going to revisit when Chantal went to Kuwait and my reaction. And I'm sorry, but at this point we were talking about how the scammer marriage works in the Middle East from my own experience, and Cowboy Dog also has her own experience with this type of situation. So for those who are out here defending Chantal to no end, and I'm sorry you guys, sometimes you have good takes. This one was a bad take, especially after low cost life. That was a terrible take, and I thought this would be a good rerun.
I said, and I fucking, I'm not changing my mind. I said what I said. I said, Salah does not have a kink or a fetish. Okay. This is, in my experience, an extremely typical behavior for a man of his age, a Middle Eastern man. And listen, in my tweet, I said many, not all, not this entire group, not this entire country, not this entire religion, nothing. I said, in my experience, I should have said in my experience, many men from my lived experience. And I fucking hate to say it out loud because it sucks, man. It sucks as a Middle Eastern woman having to say this. Many men from areas of all ages, but in my experience, I've seen a lot of them, mid to late 20s, even early, maybe 18. They see Western white women, in my experience, they see Western white women as beneath them.
And I can attest to this. I'm sorry, but I can actually attest to this. And anybody coming in this my comment section saying that that's racist, no, it's not racist. It's actual factual. It's factual. And I am a Black South African, but I'm fully aware of this because we do have also a huge Muslim culture in my country as well. I don't know if I've mentioned I'm a dually of both countries, South Africa and America. So I've seen this play out in real time. But I thought for this situation it would be perfect to have Cowboy Dog explain this to you guys then and now. Anyways, Orange Cat, you did an amazing job with my request. Thank you, Han. Love you. Bye. But that statement, Chantal is no different, and it's nothing but a cash cow. But she is too stupid and too willing to be the cash cow, so we're going to stop her. Let's watch this fucking train burn. But she's like a fucking cockroach. Like, I swear to God, she's like a fucking cockroach. Ugh.
The West, for some men, is a land of spoiled, rich pigs who eat themselves to 400 pounds, who drive around in BMWs and Maseratis and Teslas, who live in $2 million mansions. They are, I'm sorry to say this, again, please don't be mad. They are dogs, and they are to be used for money or to come west, okay?
With that, I'm going to have to agree with her. As a South African, I have had so many marriage proposals, but they were always respectful towards me, and I never took. I could have been like freaking made so much money. It wasn't in me, but I noticed the approach towards me and towards the white girls was completely different, and unfortunately, they tended to approach, and the girls that I accepted are the girls that look like Chantal. I shit you not. They looked exactly like fucking Chantal.
The way that you guys see Nader, when you saw how he is, you see how he is and what he is. If I could only explain to you guys how common that is, how fucking sick it is. Like, it hurts me to say this stuff. I don't want to say it, but when I see okay. Do you guys think I like saying this shit? Fuck no. But do you guys believe me when I tell you I have siblings, I have uncles, I have a dad, I have uncles that were like dads to me, I have cousins. If you think my own brother hasn't dropped friends because he saw the behavior that they showed in clubs, in bars, you have another fucking thing coming. I've seen it myself. When we're in my country and my mom tells me that skirt that you're wearing to your knees, the area that we're going, you're going to put on pants. The tank top that you're wearing because it's 90 degrees outside, honey, maybe you should put on a t-shirt because of where we're going. It sucks. But I wish you guys could be in my head and live the experiences I lived. This fucking guy, sorry to swear, this fucking guy doesn't have a fetish. He doesn't have anything like that. He's a depraved dude, okay, that's riding this heifer. I love that word a lot. He's riding, do you know what I mean? He's riding her west, and he will fucking do anything to come west. The desperation of a man like this. Why? You guys saw the tweets and the text messages, right? All the prawn that he was sending this other woman, all white women. Weird. All white women. Interesting. No women, no, nothing. It's because the depravity that they're going after, that depravity is only suited in their mind for white women, right? Western women. Why would this man ever dirty the woman of his own culture with such behavior? Are you kidding? It's
exactly. Take your it, my Canadian bacon. You were it. So this dude realizes that he's not gonna make it to Canada. So what do you think is gonna happen now? He's been milking you for everything that you got. So one of the videos where you say that you paid $1,500, whatever it's called. Are you sure that's how much it costs? Let's be honest. Are you actually sure that's how much your rent actually costs? Of course not. You're never gonna find out because you know why? You don't speak the language. That's why you went and effed up. You don't speak the language. You never bothered to learn the language. And he will bleed you for everything you get. Yeah.
not a fucking fetish, guys. It's disrespect. It's inner hate. Women in here and men too. Have you ever met a man, and also a woman, but we're talking about a man here, who you know deep inside fucking hates women, resents women? Yes or no? One, why should this guy be any different? Because he's a fucking side character in Foodie Beauty's videos? He's not special. He's a creep just like every single fucking one of them. Every man that leered at me when I wore fucking t-shirts and skirts past my knees, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. There's this image, and I've seen it over and over again. And guys, I've heard it with my own ears. I speak other languages. I also understand other languages. When I'm in that part of the country, don't you think I hear how they're talking about the Western tourists that are walking past? I pass, right? I look fully Middle Eastern. So when you look at me, you don't say, until I talk, right? You don't say like, oh, she's from the West. You don't think I fucking hear how they hear about Salah is so fucking common. He's so fucking common. I told you guys, I know 2 Salahs right now that are running the game, dude. They're just running the fucking game. And you know what the end game is? You either meet a fat old bitch and bring her west and drop her as soon as you have the funds to take care of yourself, and then you marry the next one that can bring you kids, or you have kids with a woman. God, sorry. This is another scam. I don't want to talk about that scam. I know a few people doing it. You know what I'm trying to say, guys. And I'm sorry, the messages were coming in really fast. So I'm just saying, and I want to listen together to the I love him video she made, because there's a lot of things she said in there that are very interesting. And I want to bring about a few comments that she hasn't even considered. I hate saying this shit. I fucking hate saying this shit. Yes. And thank you, Juna. Misogyny is a global phenomenon. Exactly. Can I say something? Can I say something? I want to say something, but for those of you who are sensitive, who just don't want to hear stuff about how sometimes men are for women, and I think this makes my point. I don't want to say it out loud because I get also like really, you know, I don't, words have power, right? And I hate saying this shit. But for everyone, for him to lie and pull this whole like, he has a fetish. Like, sorry, it was her, right? She wrote it. You guys, he has a fetish. He can't help himself. All the stuff he said, it was so, okay, let's count this down. So he said that he was going to R-word her and sent her prawn gifs of a white woman being pretty hardcore. I'll say it's a 4-letter word, starts with A, ends with L. Multiple gifs like that. So he's going to R-word her. He's also going to, let's bring in this fun fact, shit and piss all over her Christian cross or Bible or whatever. So you're telling me Salah has this really niche, random kink of also messing with Christian artifacts and like shitting on them and stuff? Sure. Okay. And he was so ashamed of the woman that showed her pussy and ass online and who fucked strangers and gave them laptops and who smoked random meth pipes. The woman that he said he knew everything about is the same woman that he was too shy to say this stuff to, right? Okay, cool. So let me say this thing. When you hear about atrocities that men do to women in other countries, why doesn't anyone else call that a fetish? When you hear about this sick shit that sometimes happens when women get on buses and they're not safe on buses, and suddenly there's a group of men and the woman is in fucking sheer danger. You think those men are suddenly going to say, guys, don't you understand? It was my fetish. It was my fetish to attack this woman with a group of men and degrade her. And it was a kink of mine. Stop this shit. Not everything is a fetish. Not everything is a kink. Sometimes a fucking depraved piece of shit is a depraved piece of shit. And someone telling you, this is my fetish. How could you? Guess what, bitches? Sometimes people lie. Sometimes people are just fucking scamming, cheating pieces of shit liars who don't feel remorse because they have their eye on the fucking prize. Do you know what the fucking prize is? Coming to Canada, bitch. Do you guys now know what sunk cost is? I had a best friend. Sorry, I'm like jumping, bitches. Anyway, sorry. Yeah, Sam's Bar Lounge. Thank you. You think that was a fun fetish, huh? Someone praying for their deceased father to help them? Fun. Really? Fun. Stop it. Shannon, great question. Cowboy, why does he want to go to Canada so bad? Okay, Shannon. So I'm going to give the shortest answer I can in my experience, because I know a few people running the scam right now. Here's the thing. When you are, and please believe me, I'm giving this answer also. I asked my cousins this who know the guys who are, you know what I mean. When you're a certain young male, women too, fuck it. Women want to come over, but usually you don't see them running the same scams these men do. When you are a fairly okay looking Middle Eastern man, right? Sometimes you're living in areas of the Middle East where it is extremely hard to find work, right? Oh, hey, Rana R. So, cowboy, you're 100% right. The way Middle Eastern men, the reason I, an Egyptian woman, refuse to be with one. Not all of them are like that. Lots of them are. Listen, Rana, this is the same reason I told my mom many years ago, like, Mom, I'm sorry. She really, really wanted me to be with like my own culture. I said, Mom, I can't fucking do it. I've been to enough outings and enough group hangouts, and she understood, right? So you're not alone, Rana. So, okay. So really quick, I wanted to go back to Shannon's question. Shannon, I lost your question. I'm so sorry. So here's the thing. You don't have jobs, right? So you have men just at tea houses, at coffee shops, desperate for work. What do you do when you just have random young guys who are, by Western standards, semi good looking to typically white women? For me, Salah is a dime a dozen. I don't think he's good looking at all. He's a nothing, right? What do you do when you're also just you don't want to work, you don't want to fucking explore, you don't have the ability to get your visa and go places and like expand your horizons? Oh, chicken a duck, thank you so much for the super chat. You didn't have to. Thank you. It's very generous. I really appreciate your perspective. It makes so much sense. Thank you. Trust me, I fucking hate saying this stuff. I really do. I don't want to say it because people twist this shit around. And all I have is what I have. Like, all I have is who I am and what I lived and what I saw and what I heard. And like, I want to share this with you guys because a lot of you, you know, like, it's not like you're going to the Middle East every fucking weekend, right? And again, not everyone, of course, not everyone, but just in my fucking experience, way too many for me to be comfortable, right? So thank you so much, Chicken the Duck. It's very sweet of you. Thank you. So these men are just milling around, right? They have time to scheme. They have time to come up with bullshit businesses. And they want to come to Canada because Canada gives you a lot of benefits, right? Everyone knows that. I think that's like a worldwide known thing. You can get benefits, and guess what? You can lounge around and take your time and maybe find this job or that job. But also, there's a huge population in Canada of people who are going to be the same culture as you. A lot of Middle Eastern people, right? And a lot of other cultures too. But your odds of finding someone in your culture to kind of give you a leg up and kind of pay you under the table and have you meet this person and have you meet that person, there's a lot of connections in Canada. So when you take your connections, plus you're getting free shit from the government, plus there's a lot of white women you can kind of schmooze money off of, Canada is a fucking dream. Canada gives them the freedom to fuck and drink and fucking do drugs and fucking do meth if they want and fucking go to the bars every night if they want. And it's an endless supply of white women who will also, I'm sorry to say, sleep with them and give them money in exchange for just whatever the fuck she's getting. It's the truth. And it sucks because I've known this since I was very young, that Canada is the Disneyland for many of these men. Hey, Gigi, welcome. So sorry, I hope that answered it. So, and yeah, look at Kofi. Yes. If anyone thinks Kofi came here like legitimately, that he didn't fucking lie and weasel his way into the country, come on now. Come on. So I wanted to say that. I hope I hope no one's like, he has a year planted into this fat bitch, right? Look at what happened to his life. Remember, I think people are forgetting this guy lived in what looked like a fucking a refrigerator that I have in my garage to store meat. Okay. He lived in an apartment the size of that I have in my garage. In 1 year, in fucking less than 1 year, look at the upgrades that his life took. Right. And I have so much more to say also. Oh my gosh, Tobar, thank you.
You call Salah.
I call him now, you mean?
Yeah.
Still very early now. Still early, nobody wake up. But for me, because I'm in the Philippine morning, I wake up this time, 6 o'clock. Normal, I wake up.
Oh, yeah, because you're used to it. What
But
time
even
is
I
it?
call him, maybe he don't answer.
What time is it? It's 7 o'clock.
Now 8.
8 o'clock?
Yes. I don't know. But see, I feel like 80% she can come back because she needs something here in Kuwait still.
Everybody said, wake him up. Wake him up.
Of course, Chantal is going back to Kuwait. She's a self-hating woman I've ever seen in my life. It does not make any sense. If anybody says she never gets her karma, she lives her karma. And she actually makes sure that she fucking lives her karma. So stop saying that she doesn't live her karma. She makes sure that she lives her fucking karma, and I'm happy for that.
No, maybe he closed the mobile already. Because, in the night here in Kuwait, they stay online long time. Maybe he sleep 3 or 4. Yani he sleep only now until 3, 4 hours. Even I call, maybe he make block, he don't answer. He don't answer me. This time he answer, I use another number, not my number.
Oh.
Because I'm there, I use the line for the country, for Philippines, not line for Kuwait. Just only I open the line when I make with you.
So Jules has a question. Once dislikes Western women so much.
See, I will tell you something. If you sit in the home and you have online and you don't have something to do, no work, nothing to take care, what you will do? You will start to play in the online.
He is talking about Skipper right now, and he is angry. He's telling us that Skipper is angry because Chantal is not producing. If he was angry then, what much angry do you think he is now? Because Chantal is not producing her end of the bargain. And how do you think that homegirl is? He is getting even more bigger and bigger gifts. How do you think that is? Because she is not producing her end of the bargain. And I know there's a lot of people that are defending her. I'm fully aware of this. And I also like those people. But sometimes, you know what? You gotta call a spade a spade. Stop trying to go out of your way to call an ace a spade. A spade is a spade and an ace is an ace.
And already Salah still young. And this one, Chantal, it's big.
Mm-hmm.
And for him, like business. In the end, he cannot get kids, cannot get married, cannot do anything. And he lose his life now. I know that. He tried to do something. I don't know. And you put yourself in this situation. You don't have job, you don't have anything, and you sit and you are online. What you will do? You will start to search, play, do something.
Hold on. Oh, people are saying try to call him. Tell him to get a job. He what do you want to know, Grumbo Bunny? Yeah, I think he. Shh, quiet, Loon. Come here, Luna. Oh yeah, how did he get the new car if he's not working? How did they afford the new car?
His paper, it's legal. He have visa, he have everything, the paper legal. The company, they don't care he have work or no. When you give the paper, you have visa, you have license, he have everything.
So they bought it on credit?
Yes, sure, he cannot stay in the Kuwait if he don't have visa. Already he have visa, but he don't have job.
Oh.
The visa, you can stay, but the job, you can get money. Big difference.
But how, like, who paid for the car?
I don't know from where he get the money. But yani 100% all they know from where now. No need I speak. From where yani? From here.
Luna's
You don't
going
see in the last life she said, let him try to pay. Not in my name the car. Sure, not in her name because she cannot get anything in her name. She don't have ID quit.
Right there, what Allah said. She cannot get anything in her name. Everything in Salah's name. Like, I am so frustrated that she thinks people are that stupid. Peace is stupid. She thinks just because she can run circles around peace that the rest of us are stupid. Yes, she runs circles around peace and she thinks the rest of us are stupid. It pisses me the fuck off. Like, fuck peace. We're not dumb. Dumb bitch. You're the one getting used for money.
Does his family still help him financially, do you think?
I don't know anything about his family, believe me.
And again, I decided to remake this video because I'm wondering, does his family also help him out financially? As he lies to them, like he's lying to her? Because I am pretty sure that homeboy is scheming on the top from her and lying about how much the rent it costs for them to rent that fuck box. She have said it costs $1,500 compared to Canada. But over there was okay because it included water, electricity, and everything else. And people who are actually familiar with the location, she does not count on people who are aware about how much rent is over there. They're saying like, yeah, no, it does not cost that. It costs 3/4 less than what she thinks it costs. So, you go ahead, Sugar Mama 2.0, you go ahead and swing that fupa from the ceiling, honey. Swing that fucking fupa from the ceiling because, you know what? You are not getting ripped off at all. Anyways, you guys, later in the next video.